The requirements screen collates the demand from our sales orders, works orders, quantities becoming available from purchase orders, and takes into account our minimum stock requirements. You'll see on the requirements screen that we have a sales order demand from a sale, order number 2 for 50 stainless steel frying pans 12-inch. There's also a sales order demand on sales order number 1 for a single item, a book. We can include in this demand any sales plans that there might be by checking this box. We can now see that the stainless steel frying pan has an additional demand of 100 from the sales plan. That's 50 on sales order number 2 and 100 on sales plan number 1. We need to generate a works order for the production of the frying pans. This can be achieved by simply clicking on this cell. A new works order window opens, allowing us to accept or alter the date and preset default minimum quantity of production of the stainless steel frying pans from the order. We click OK and the system shows us the planning of the works order for our chosen minimum quantity of 1,000 stainless steel frying pans to fulfill both works orders and have some left for stock. The detail of the planned order is shown below. The system also suggests that in order to make 1,000 frying pans, we will need to make 1,000 bases and 1,000 lids. So, as before, we click the cell to generate that works order. The material to produce these items is bought in, so if we follow the bill of materials for all the required parts, we can generate works orders in the same way. And finally, a purchase order for all the parts needed. In the new purchase order window, the preferred supplier can have several alternatives. The supplier stock reference number can be altered, as too can the unit price, the date we require the delivery, the pack size or unit of measure, and the conversion rate. The supplier's stock quantity here can also be altered, and it should be noted that this converts to our own stock quantity indicated below. Then we click OK to see a complete material requirements plan. Alternatively, instead of doing that ourselves, having placed a sales order, we can ask the system to suggest works and purchase orders by clicking this link. The system then presents these suggestions in the boxes below, and we're able to select those we wish. As previously shown, these planned orders are included in the material requirements plan. The same with purchase orders. Add selected planned orders, which further updates the requirements plan. Once we feel happy with the requirements plan, we can ask the system to create the planned orders by selecting the button at the bottom of the screen. The works order is then created and shown on the works order items listing screen, and the purchase order is created and shown on the purchase orders listing screen. It's important to note that the purchase orders have not at this stage been sent to the supplier. The system requires us to verify that we're happy with the order by checking the boxes, en masse or individually, and editing, then update and send as appropriate. As always, according to the settings in the supplier file, the order will either be printed for posting or emailed to the supplier. It is recommended that our terms of purchase accompany the order. Finally, the works order and the purchase order are summarized on the summary screen.